What up, what up, what up, people? You know what it is, man. I literally got up, right? Didn't even check my phone. I try to do that nowadays. I get up and I don't check my phone because, just trying to avoid being hooked, pretty much, avoid being hooked to the phone. So I was like, I got up, went to the gym, got a little bit of a workout in, still didn't really necessarily check my phone, but obviously I'm at the gym, I'm listening to music, got a quick pump, came back home, and I was like, all right, let me look at the phone. Saw my notification, man, and then saw the beautiful news. And honestly, I'm a little bit indifferent about the news, man, because as a rival, just being real, I wanted Ten Hag to stay, I'm just being real, man. I actually wanted him to stay just for the banner, of course, duh. But I actually wanted the guy to stay. And yeah, like I said, I checked my phone, saw that he was sacked, and I'm like, damn, they finally did it. They finally pulled the plug. And I actually thought they were gonna let him survive until say the international break. I kind of knew the writing was on the wall. It really was, but I thought he would have at least survive till the international break, but they were like, "Yeah, enough is enough." And like I said, man, the writing was on the wall. It was inevitable, but I had to come and hop on. I wanted to do an actual video, but I was like, you know what? Let me hop on live and kind of like chop it up with some people if y'all do enter and want to talk about it. But yeah, if you haven't gotten the news, Erik Ten Hag has been sacked as Manchester United's manager, and now we get to see where the club is gonna go. We're gonna see what they're gonna do. Who's the next guy to take over from Erik Ten Hag? And in my opinion, they kind of been prepping for this by getting Ruud van Nistelrooy in there, being his assistant. It was kind of ruthless. It was kind of like dirty in a way that they got Ruud, knowing that the inevitable was going to happen, or maybe just being, precautious or having a contingency plan, just for the mere fact that they saw how last year ended. Yes, it somewhat ended on a high note. He won an FA Cup, but for the season and on the whole, they saw that he wasn't really, the squad wasn't gelling together. Everything that he wanted to do wasn't being done in terms of where Manchester United is supposed to be. And, you know, them getting Ruud van Nistelrooy in was kind of like a, hey, man, if you slip, we have a guy waiting and ready, So I thought that was a little bit dirty, but you know what? If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So I guess in a way, it was a smart move getting Van Nistelrooy in there as his assistant, and so now he will take over for the time being. But there are some candidates that they're looking at in terms of who they want to come in. I see a short list of Nagelsmann. They got Xavi. Also, there's the Stuttgart manager. His name is like slipping my mind at this moment. So they do have a short list of managers that they could potentially get. And you know what? In my opinion, once it isn't, I think the best one out there of the lot is Zidane. And that's just my opinion. I think that's the best available manager that's out there. And for me, it's almost it almost looked like it's the inevitable choice, and but that's also up to the Zidane if he wants to go to Manchester United. I know that I'm sure they have approached him before, and he's kind of like scuffed at the idea of managing in England. So I don't know if he wants or that's an attractive place for him to go, but in my opinion, that would be the best choice. So getting into the comments, see what y'all talking about. Yo, what's good, man? What's good, football edits? Pick up yourself, bro. What's going on, man? Let's see, Messi or Ronaldo. That's the easy choice. For me, so I'll say for me, Ronaldo. I like Ronaldo better, but I hold my hands up. I've openly admitted this. Messi is the better player. So for me, preference wise, I like Ronaldo more as a player. I guess you could say it's the tricks and flicks. Growing up, I'm a 90s baby. So growing up seeing, the Brazilians, Ronaldos and Ronaldinos, um, Rivaldos of their time, that kind of flavor, and obviously Ronaldo, especially Manchester United. Listen, I couldn't admit this when I was a kid, being an Arsenal fan. I couldn't admit that I like Ronaldo, but I really did. And it's funny because he broke up my team a lot of times, man. Ronaldo used to pass Arsenal. That shit used to piss me off so bad, man. But um, yeah, after he left Manchester United, I finally could admit that I actually like Ronaldo, but I liked him in secret though. So yeah, for me, my preference wise is Ronaldo over Messi, but I do also admit that Messi is in my opinion, the GOAT. So yeah, that answered the question. But hey man, as soon as y'all get in, let me know where you tuning in from. Let me know. Put your flag down in the comments, man, and also answer that poll. Do you think that the second of Ten Hag is the actual correct decision? Would you have sacked him if, obviously, if you were in position to sack the man? So let me know down in the comments. My man said right here that Ronaldo is the GOAT. Listen, if hey, put your breakdown of why you think Ronaldo is a GOAT down in the comments, man. Put it down in the comments. Let me know the breakdown because obviously you're gonna pit him against Messi. I'm just assuming, unless you have somebody else that is in comparison to him. So let me know down in the comments what you think and also why you think Ronaldo is a GOAT. Listen, I'm not arguing against it. If you believe Ronaldo is a GOAT, I mean, so be it. I'm in my opinion, he's my favorite player of all time. Nah. I'm gonna take I'm gonna rewind that back. Ronaldinho is my favorite player of all time, hands down. Ronaldinho to me is God tier. But Ronaldo, if you say Ronaldo is a GOAT, man, I'm ain't gonna get no arguments from me. That ain't really a bad shot. But openly, I will admit though, in my opinion, Messi is a GOAT. Um, but if I'm gonna speak on preference wise, like I said, Ronaldinho is my favorite player of all time. Diddy Scott. Hey man, half off on baby oil. Yeah. It's always funny when I see these Diddy comments, man. And listen, it's not funny. Obviously, he's not convicted yet. Let me not even say yet. He's convicted of charges that are, pending a court case and being judged by his peers, a jury. Um, so we're not gonna jump to conclusions as of yet. But for what he's being charged, in a way, I hope that it's not true. But listen, if he is indeed guilty, yeah, man, lock him away and throw away the key because we can't have people like that out in society passing our boys and girls, literally. So yeah, to answer the question, he said mentality, hard work came from extreme poverty. Hey, you know what? Can't even hate on that, man. Can't even hate on that. Ronaldo, literally. So, and I hear that a lot, right? Like people been like, yo, Messi kind of like had that God-given talent. It was almost like inevitable, for him to succeed. He was just born with the footballing talent. And Ronaldo had to like bust his you know what and worked his way up and became what he became. So yeah, mentality, hard work came from extreme poverty. You know what? That we can take that and put that into life. Like literally, them two things, right? Forget poverty, right? Because poverty is something that you are in no control of as a child. You know, that's on your guardians, not necessarily your parents, because sometimes there are people that didn't grow up with their parents. So your guardians, i.e., aunts, uncles, grandparents, whatever, neighbor, circumstances determine the poverty part of it, right? But that mentality and hard work piece at a certain level, right? When you kind of get an understanding of who you are in life, that's what's gonna set you apart, man, in this life. So yeah, you know what? I respect that answer, man. I respect that answer. He said both are the GOAT. I like Ronaldo better. Yeah, yeah. I'm on that wavelength too. Yeah, for me, I've always liked Ronaldo better, man. And as a Messi is just The thing with Messi that was always undeniable, it was like, yo, is he putting glue on his cleats? Like, the way when he was running with the ball, right? The way he used to run through people and his movements, but the ball never straight away. I mean, of course, there's clips out there of him, having a bad touch and what have you. But man, his dribbling was like elite upon elite. That was one of Messi's greatest attributes. Along with his shooting and of course his helping out the team and all of that. But yeah, that ball gluing to his feet, man, that was always crazy to me. I'm like, yo, that is sick. But yeah, they both are top tier. There's a reason why both of them get pit against each other. But watch it. Did he Hey, how's it down there, man? Is it dark? Are you oiled up? It's always funny, man. I always love these these Diddy comments. Actually, let me take that back. God damn, I'm about to get canceled just for saying that. But, but yeah, man. It's the only for now to have baby oil work for. It shows always funny, man. Always funny. Yo, I love y'all. Yo, y'all keep the Diddy comments rolling in, man. It's so funny, man. Y'all be cracking me up. And also, let me know where you tuning in from. Fedora, I don't want to assume you Russian. That is a hell of a Russian name, though. I'm just saying, I don't know, we got this comment. I'm supposed to be talking about football. We in here talking about all the cheeks and Diddy on the way. Hey, I love y'all some Diddy, y'all. Hey, no judgment, man. No judgment. If y'all love some Diddy, you like it, I love it. Actually, I don't know if I should insert that into this piece because, yeah, whatever y'all got going on over there, man, it is what it is. So that's why it's good. Oh, he was oiled up. That's why he's so good at dribbling. Listen, it is what it is, man. I ain't even mad at that part. It is what it is. Fedora is a. Hey, he is. Fedora is. Hey, that's a good shot, my guy. That's a good shot. Fedora is an MMA GOAT. We got my man, Vista. What a name. I'm sorry. I'm immature. I'll take that back. He said, Ronaldo is the GOAT. Listen, I ain't even mad at you, bro. If you say Ronaldo is the GOAT, Ronaldo is the GOAT, bro. Like, that is something that I would never, if somebody walked up to me, right, and was like, yo, Gil, I don't care who you put up, I think Ronaldo is the GOAT, hands down. I'll be like, all right, shit. I'm not gonna fucking argue with you. Like, you think Ronaldo is the GOAT? Ronaldo is the GOAT, bro. Like, it is what it is. Because I personally like Ronaldo. So, in a way, I would kind of hop on the bandwagon of Ronaldo is the GOAT. But deep down, if I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all, keep it 100, gun to my head, right? And somebody was like, yo, who do you think is the best player of all time? Lie detector hooked up to me and all that, right? It was like, yo, who do you think is the best player of all time? Hand on heart? Yeah, I'm gonna say, you got me. It's Messi. I'm just serious. I'm gonna keep it a sack, man. I would keep it a sack. In my head, I want to say Ronaldo, but listen, like I said, lie detector hooked up to me, pistol to my head, and somebody was like, "Hey, man, got the lie detector hooked up to you. If you freaking lie, we got you." All right, man. All right, y'all got me. Y'all got me. It's Messi. What? What you said? It's Messi. Nah, say it louder. All right, man. Shit. Messi. Just keeping it a sack, bro. So, but me personally, though, I do like Ronaldo better. So, yeah, man. So, Ruben is where should be given the job. Yeah, he will take the job. I think he will take the. Actually, isn't he already appointed? He is an interim coach, if I'm not mistaken. And you know what? I think a player like that, though, they respect him. I'm talking in terms of the locker room. Actually, you saw that video, right? I saw a video earlier of where Diallo was coming on and Rude is kind of like consoling him. Because listen, if I'm Diallo, bro, I'm gonna be hot. I'm definitely gonna be hot because here I am doing all that I can do. I'm sure he's doing it in training, doing all that I can do, and I see men like Garnacho starting over me. And listen, if we got any Argentinians down in the chat, man, y'all let me know. But do y'all rate Garnacho? And this is me as a rival. I don't give a damn. Like, it is what it is. I'ma always speak it, the realness. I don't got no dog in the fight. So it is what it is. I'ma always keep it a stack. But y'all rate Garnacho though? I've never really seen him, and this is me taking my biases out of it. I've never really seen him be like, yo, that dude Garnacho. Hey, you seen Garnacho, bro? Yeah, Garnacho is that dude. I've never done that. I've done that with Cole Palmer. I've done that with Foden, you know? And I know those are easy choices, but I'm just saying though. And yeah, maybe that's a little bit of a British bias. Let me see. Let me think of a international player that I'm like, I've done that with. Guler? I know that was the Euros, and everybody can, have a good tournament, but overall, they just, kind of like a purple patch within that time period. But Gula looked like a baller, and I'm specifically on purpose, picking out younger players, right? Players before 25. I've never looked at no damn Garnacho and be like, yo, y'all seen Garnacho? No. Garnacho is, I'm not gonna go hardcore and be like he's trash, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. But let me see, my man. Shout out to you, my guy. I don't want to mispronounce your name, so I'm not even going to attempt. They said Rude wins it today. Damn. I ain't gonna hold you though. That's a robbery. That's a robbery, man. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know. Listen, I respect Rodri, man. Rodri is the creme de la creme in terms of defensive midfielders, right? No one can deny that. I don't think anybody can argue that. Creme de la creme of defenders, but winning it over Vinicius, and this ain't no black thing. And I ain't listen. If you're a bad boy player, you're a bad boy player. Me personally, I put, and this is against my own team player. Speaking of the team that I put Foden over Saka. That's just me. I ain't got nothing to do with no. I don't look at race. I don't look at, I'm not a part of the mob where it's like, oh yeah, I gotta, lean towards this side because you one of mine, Nah, I don't do that. If you can play, you can play. You know what I'm saying? So I've always put Foden over Saka, in my opinion. Um, maybe that's a little bit. It's almost like in the same realm of my Ronaldo over Messi. Is Saka the better player than Foden? Numbers wise, that definitely is an argument, and an argument that you could win. But me, just a preference wise, I put Foden over Saka. And it's the same. I put Vinny over Rodri. Not even gonna lie. I really do. But I mean, if he wins it, it's not like it's a highway robbery. And you know what? Switch it up a little bit. The forwards are always kind of like the praised ones. Those are the ones those are the divas of the team in terms of they get all the pretty numbers and the accolades, and their accolades kind of like outweighs other people' contribution to the team. So the chances of say like a goalkeeper winning the Ballon d'Or is almost like, yeah, good luck. A defender winning the Ballon d'Or, I couldn't even think of the last time a defender. Yeah, y'all let me know. I know y'all smart and y'all got y'all Google. I mean, I do have Google in front of me too as well. But I know y'all got that accessibility to like look it up. When's the last time a defender won the Ballon d'Or? You know what I'm saying? Modric, I believe, is the last midfielder to win the Ballon d'Or. The forwarders are all forwarders. Forwards are always the ones that kind of like take the cake in terms of like winning the Ballon d'Or. So yeah, I guess there is sometimes a bias. But if Rodri got it, man, he got it. I mean, it is what it is. I did see a article talking about Vinicius saying he ain't pulling up. The whole Madrid team say they ain't pulling up because obviously they feel like they're getting robbed. So from the UK, I confirm that Zidane has been spotted in Manchester. This will be breaking tomorrow via Fabrizio Romano. Hey, you know what? As an Arsenal fan, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen, man. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like Zidane. I actually wanted it at the time when we were thinking about, say, like sacking Arteta, or he was going through like that little patch where we were sitting at 15, and the fan base was unraveling, and everybody was like kind of like going ballistic and saying, you know what, it's crazy how this guy still has a job. I was like, yo, get Zidane in, bro. Get Zidane. He's sitting right there. Get him. So if he does go to Manchester United, man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be happy about that. But you know what? I'm gonna sprinkle some bad juju, and hopefully, if he does go, it kind of falls on his face again as well. He said, "I think Mbappe will win." Never. Well, let me not say never, but yeah, that's not happening, my guy. That's not happening. If he had won the Euros, he would have a chance. I don't know if you're just saying that because you just like Mbappe, but yeah, he's not that, not even close. I said, "Are you a rapper?" Last time I checked, man, nope. Nah, man. Nah, I'm just a dude with a microphone that in my spare room of my house talking to you guys, man. That's all I am, man. I ain't no rapper, bro. I couldn't even string two rhymes together, even if I try. Definitely take away my black card. Say, hey, you ain't. Last time I checked, either, man. Nah, sorry. Said, say my name, big bro. Uh, nah, not right now. I think your name speak for itself, though, my guy. Hey, if y'all want to say his name, man, that's up to y'all. But yeah, but shout out to you though, man. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. That's a beautiful name. Interesting name, but a beautiful one, nevertheless. What is a Juve? Oh, is that Italian? Y'all put me on game, man. Is that Italian? What is a Juve? What a name, though. I like that name. Name Portuguese. Hey, shout out to you, man. Where you tuning in from? Let me know. Say, yes, he wouldn't be seen there. A joke that that's funny. That's funny. That's funny, bro. That's funny. Hey, you never know, bro. You never know. Um, Money talks, and it ain't like Manchester United is skimp. So money talks, man. If they put that money down on the table, he might pull up. He might pull up. You never know. You never know. What's going on? What's going on, Luke? What's going on? Where you tuning in from? Let me mute this damn phone. My damn group chat is going off. Maybe it's my people talking crap, saying we see your ass on live. The hell you got going on over there? But yeah, where do you think he's pulling up though? Honestly, who do you think will be the best manager for Manchester United? You know what? I'm actually hold on. Give me a second. I'm actually start a new poll, and y'all gonna let me know who do you think, right, should be the next manager. Give me a second here. Can't spell. Stay in school, kids. But yeah, who do you think should be the next? I'm gonna put. Let's go with Zidane. Javi. Let me know. So Zidane, Xavi, Rude, or other. And for that other, y'all put it down in the comments. Y'all let me know. But yeah, man. As I said though, new and breaking news, it ain't really breaking. It's kind of been like a couple hours now. Fabrizio Romano has already reported on it, so you know it's confirmed. Not that he's the oracle or the say it all or be it all, but he has confirmed that Erik Ten Hag has been sacked as Manchester United manager. In the meantime, Ruven Nistelrooy has taken over, and he will be the interim manager for the time being. I'm sure he managed the next game. My man Lucas popping in. He said, "Hello, what's going on, Lucas? Where are you tuning in from? I'm judging off of your name that you know. I don't want to assume or guess, but let me know down in the comments where you tuning in from, guy. Big up to you, man. Thank you for tuning in. But as you can see, the poll that I stated, man, I put it in there. Y'all go answer that poll, man. I said, who do you think should be the next manager? In my opinion, if I'm gonna just take my biases aside and put it to the side, Zidane, man. Zidane will be my pick. But y'all do let me know out of those three choices, who would you pick? Or if you got another name that's out there that you want to be like, you know what? Them three choices ain't it for me. Let me know down in the comments, man. He said the boy from matchup. Oh, pick up yourself, bro. Yeah, 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 yeah. I do remember. No, I do remember. Yeah, I remember. I remember now that I did see a Sanchez. It's the Sanchez part that kind of triggered my memory. So yeah, man, pick up yourself, bro. But we're a football channel, man. So we cover La Liga. We cover Premier League, and of course, my club, Arsenal. So yeah, man, pick up yourself, bro. So Lucas said he would choose Zidane. All right. Why? Why would you? Well, maybe that's kind of like obviously why you would. It's kind of obvious why you would choose Zidane. Kind of familiarity. But do you think his game, who Zidane is as a manager, do you think it would translate well over in the Premier League? You know, um, I know the style of play in Spain is a little bit different than how they play in the Premier League. The Premier League is a little bit more physical. I think Spain style of play is a little bit more technical, if I must admit. So, do you think that his style of play, I know you can reel back the times where when he was at Madrid, his style of play would it translate well to the Premier League? And what type of players are the players at Manchester United suited for his style of play? Let me know what you think about that. Say because he's one of the best trainers of the world. Yeah, yeah, he is. He is. And the only thing though is that he's just been sitting there after he left Madrid. He's just kind of been sitting there. We haven't really seen much of him, or I haven't really seen much of him in terms of him doing, more times than not when managers are just sitting there without a job. They either go to a national team or international job, become football analysis. But I haven't really seen anything of him. He kind of just been chilling, sitting on his millions and enjoying life probably with his family. But taking over a team like Manchester United in the state that they're in is a task and a half to ask of somebody, man. And it's gonna take a special manager to come in and try to fix all of the problems that Manchester United have. And to be honest, I don't think the problems are as astronomical as people may make it out to be. Obviously, them sitting in 14th is not ideal for a club of Manchester United size. Sitting in 14 is never a good look. But in terms of the players that they have on hand, man, I don't think it's that crazy to see a manager come in, implement a style of play, and get these players playing. They definitely should be top six, bare minimum, in my opinion. With the players that they have on paper, Should be bare minimum top 6, you know? Definitely not 14. But say it's difficult that he goes to the Premier. Yeah, it will be. It will be. Because it's different. Literally talking about a different style of play altogether. We're talking about a league that is known for ruggedness, known for toughness, known for tackling. Um, and Spain, on the other hand, is known for more technical players, more finesse, you know? So that translation doesn't really correlate per se, but it'd be interesting to see though how he fares in say the Premier League. But you know what? If I'm gonna put my football hat on and not my Arsenal hat on, I would say that I would want to see him at Manchester United because I'm excited to see him back in a managerial position and see what he can do outside of, say, Real Madrid. But putting my Arsenal hat on, yeah, I don't want to see Zidane here unless he's coaching Arsenal. But yeah, man. But yeah, he said you got to study. Hey, shout out to you, man. Make sure you get in them books and blessings to you, man. Study hard. But yeah, man, y'all let me know. Let me see the results of the poll, what y'all saying. Yeah, 7 votes so far. Right? Let me see. So far, Rude is in the lead. Okay. So y'all liking Rude. Listen, that is not a bad shot, man. Rude Van Nistelrooy is a bad boy. Yeah, well, back in the day. Hey, peace to you, man. Have a good day. But yeah, Rude is a bad boy from back in the day. And I think the players will gravitate towards him because they respect him. And if I'm not mistaken, he was in the Dutch league. I don't remember how he fared in the Dutch league, but yeah, I'm sure he was killing it over there as well, and that's why Manchester United, of course, with him being a former player too, they had to bring him back and say, "Yo, come through and take over this this Banter team." Man. I want to revel in this, but part of me, not even gonna lie, part of me is like, "Damn, I wanted Ten Hag to stay." I actually wanted him to stay, man. I wanted him to stay. I wanted the banner to continue, man. But hey, listen, all good things have to come to an end. And the day when Manchester United kind of like rise back up from their ashes, like the Phoenix, it's gonna be a day that we're all gonna be like, "Ah, there we go." And I'm not necessarily praying on their downfall. I don't want them to get relegated per se. I just want them to be, in an era where they're like hurting. We need good content on this football in space. The likes of the Saids of this world and the Ransom Bands of this world and the Mark Goldbridge of this world. You know, these are premier content we're getting from these people when Manchester United are losing. I'm just being real. Maybe I'm being a little selfish, but I'm just being real. When Manchester United lose, that's when we get premium footballing content in the football YouTubing space. Ain't nobody trying to see nobody rave about their team when they win. That's boring. Y'all remember, y'all look back like 4 or 5 years ago when Arsenal was getting their ass whooped left and right. And we used to watch AFTV for those of you that watched it. That was prime football in era, man. Even me, as an Arsenal fan, used to be like, I watched AFTV after a loss, man, and I actually felt better about the loss. I know that sounds kind of sick coming from myself as an Arsenal fan, but just being real, man, I used to be like, yo, my Saturday is ruined. My team just got their ass whooped by like a Man City. That's when they used to like bend us over and just tap that ass all the time. We used to pull up on them. And I used to watch AFTV after the loss, and I'd be like, you know what? At least I'm not that guy. Because the way they used to like go off used to actually make me feel better about my anger. And maybe you could say it's a little bit of trauma bonding. Could be. Could be. I'll admit that. But it is what it is, though. I ain't gonna lie. I did notice. I'm gonna scroll through a Twitter feed of some of these 10 dog outers, man. It's actually been pretty funny. Some of these, look at Ronaldo. I gotta play that real quick.
I will love it. And I think I deserve
That's funny, man.
I will love it. And I think I deserve
Yo, shout out to the goat, man. I was talking about. All right, let me
I
not
will love it.
continue playing that. That's annoying. But yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, man. With Diallo getting comforted because my man just been sitting on the bench. He was sitting on the bench, right? And people were like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like, he's been the better player of a team that's been doing crap. You know, a team that, let's be real, been underperforming to say the least. And to get put on the bench over, say, a Garnacho, he's like, bro, what are we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know he was hot, but yeah, this is look at that face too, man. I remember this miss by Dallo. That was crazy, bro. Beats a keeper, open goal, skies it. Some people saying he did that on purpose because he was 10 hog out. Who knows? At this point. But yeah, man, they got my man take on 10 hog out, man. Look at these. These people are loving it, man. I ain't gonna lie. These last results of Manchester United, though, like, look at this. This is just atrocious for a team of that size. That 1-1 to FC 20. I'm sure many people, that's the first time they've heard of that team. The first time they heard of that team, FC 20, was when they played Manchester United. Unless you actually live there and support that team, of course, no disrespect. But I know I've never heard of them. And for them to draw to them, big Manchester United, the institution that is Manchester United, was embarrassing to say the least. That result from Tottenham, getting slapped by Tottenham, who's getting slapped by other lower level teams. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That Porto draw was embarrassing as well. They put in a win against Brentford, papering over the cracks. Fenerbahce, Jose pulled up on them, their former manager, humbled them as well. And then the nail in the coffin was that West Ham result, 2-1. But said both eras come to an end. Yeah, man. And listen, it's almost like inevitable though, in a way, because all good things have to come to an end. It is what it is. It's the circle of life, and I'm saying good things kind of like facetiously because was it a good era with Eric Ten Hag? I mean, I guess you could make that argument. Listen, he actually won the club trophy, something that the previous managers couldn't have did. Well, actually, let me go back. When I say the previous manager, because he took over from Solskjaer, and he didn't win them a trophy. So, yeah, could you say the Eric Ten Hag era was actually a successful one? Could be argued. It is one that produced two trophies, so it's better than Solskjaer. But in terms of league positioning, yeah, it wasn't the business, man. But listen, I just wanted to come on here and hop on here and chop it up with y'all for a quick second. Get y'all take on the whole Eric Ten Hag sacking. I'm gonna hop out and go about the day. I'll keep y'all updated on different news as it breaks. But I appreciate y'all for popping in, man. Those of you who did pop in on the way out, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Listen, we're a baby channel and we're still trying to grow. But I love and respect each and every one of you. Have a blessed day. And until next time, ease in the money.